Hey guys, welcome to Pots and Pans and Wooden Spoons, episode number 19. Today we're going to be cracking on with the warm-up as usual, and then we're going to get into loop 5A. So for those of you that want to play that back afterwards, feel free to go and go onto the website, links in the description on YouTube and Instagram. Feel free to just send us a DM if you need any of that stuff. So warm-up today is just going to be singles. We're going to be going through the different speeds. Again, stick at whatever speed's comfortable for you. I'm also going to add in some accent patterns as well.
Pots and pans and wooden spoons. Pots and pans and wooden spoons. Pots and pans and wooden spoons. Pots and pans and wooden spoons.
So, this is a bit fast for you. I'm going to slow it down. So half of the amount of hits. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Once that's feeling comfortable, just move it up. Again, if you're feeling like get faster, then we're going to go. Too fast, just drop back down. Speed below that. For those of you who want a bit more of a challenge, we're now going to add in the accent. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to have a bit more fun, and we're going to 1, 2, 3. Back to this. Now what we're going to do is everyone, whatever speed you're at, we're going to drop down and play as quietly as we can. Hopefully you can barely even hear me. Don't worry if you miss the occasional.
Pots and pans and wooden spoons. Pots and pans and wooden spoons. Pots and pans and wooden spoons. Pots and pans and wooden spoons.
It's hard to play quiet, right? It's a lot more difficult than as quiet as you can make it. Again, like, don't worry if the occasional one you miss. Just trying to keep it even. If you're comfortable playing at this speed, but you're not when it's quiet, go half that speed. One, 2, 3, finish there. Cool. All right then. Hey Cloudy. Hey Jaden. How you doing over on Instagram? Feel free to ask any questions, guys. If you do have any questions at all, this can be interactive. If not, I will just do my thing. So we're gonna get started with loop 5A, like I said earlier on, and let's just have a quick listen to it. Okay, that'll be a cool one to mate. This is actually trickier than doing this because it's slow. and you've really got to get this even. So we're going to just work on the shaker first of all. Guys, if you haven't got a shaker to hand, then just work on that pattern. So, as we're playing through, those of you that work on the shaker, when you're doing these slower shaker patterns, actually this shape is better than the circular shape that I usually use, because you kind of throw it forwards and it tends to stick. If you listen with this one, when that goes into the corner, all of the granules will be here. When I pull it back, they're all going to be this angle. And then when I do that way, they're going to be here. So as I'm shaking this, they're now all sitting here. Unfortunately, you can't see this, but there should be very few kind of here. There might be a couple of loose ones. And then as we come back, sorry, I realise YouTube, you can't see this. As you go forwards, they're going to be sitting here. And then as you come back, they're going to be sitting here. So your task is to throw the whole lot and try and get as clean as possible and have a minimum amount of like granules coming afterwards. If I do that again, see as I come back, you've got that sound afterwards. That's quite nice. I've got to try and get the same that way back. And again, it's about getting used to the shaker that you've got. That's super difficult with this, because when you go forwards and you come back, it's circular. So where it's circular, it makes the job a lot more difficult to not let it slide around. So let's put the track back on and just try have put granules in these. Probably suggest to do this. That's not going to work with that circular. I'm not sure if I can be able to coordinate this one, so let's try it. Tricky, okay? Good. This is what we can work on next week together. Break this one down. And for those of you that are just joining for the first time, I'm starting to challenge myself now. I'm pushing the boundaries, and I'm not going to practice this stuff outside of these sessions. So you will see my practice as we come across things that I'm trying. Obviously, especially when we're using new shakers and different household objects, I'm getting used to it just as much as you guys are, okay? So you can see my whole progression with this as well as we go, which is kind of nice, because instead of me just going, hey, here's how it's all done and everything's perfect, you can see how I'm working it out, which is genuinely how I want you to work it out. It's the same process, okay? So I've really got to get this down, and I've got to be able to then coordinate it with this, okay? Now, if you watch, this is me trying as hard as I can to get it as smooth as possible. It's not very smooth. Is I'm going to get this going. And we're just going to work on this bit of keeping this smooth and doing this at the same time. And I'm just figuring out here, just at this speed, I might go for this, you guys figure out what works for you. It's not quite as clean as this, but I'm going to go for this. And I'm finding here it's kind of nice to use a bit more of my arm motion, keep the groove and the feel going. I need to stop. If I loop it round, straight away, my brain is just too much. So we're just going to do it one time round, stop, and then we're going to start again. That's enough for me there. Just going. Not even coming back over to this second one here. So I'm just going to do that a few more times. And then allows me to focus back over here and get this right. And the only thing here about with the shaker is actually slowing it down. Sometimes it's going to make it harder. So often a lot of the stuff that we do when we're drumming on the drum kit, slowing it down really helps. This doesn't, because the motion of the shaker changes with the speed. So if I go like this, it's not the same as doing this. So it's not really going to help. So what we need to do is just break it down and just play less. So that means just going, and all you can get together is, once this is comfortable, just doing one of these every so often. That's it. It might even be that. So let's just work on that for now. Well, I'm going to put the track on just to help me. Again. Still on its time. That is the one I'm finding most tricky to coordinate, coming up with this and doing that. So if that's the case, I'll work on something like this. Just get the coordination down of that. It doesn't have to be as many of these. And it seems silly, but even that can just put you off, that one extra hit that we're doing there. Cool, all right then, so it's time to guess the sounds. So the 3 sounds that we have got, let's call Cloudy in as well. The same as we've had all week this week. Each week we get 3 new sounds. And you guys have got to guess the order. So we've got these 3. Hopefully Cloudy's going to come on very shortly. So the oat milk, the vegan multivitamins that haven't even been opened, and the Tic Tac. So sound number 1 then. I'm going to try and really make them sound like each other. Oh, do you know what we could do to make it more difficult? We're going to do a bonus point today. You're going to find out what it is. But okay, right. So sound 1 is this. That is not very good, is it? I feel like this sounded much better. There you go. That's a bit better. So sound 1, sound 2. Okay. And sound 3. I don't think there's any disguise in that one, is there? And Sound 4 is 2 of them combined. So we've got 2 different ones combined here. Okay. Ready? Okay, right, for the reveal then, what do we think sound 1 was?
Sound 1 I thought was the Tic Tac.
Yeah, I feel like that was way too obvious. I'm gonna really try and find sounds that are similar. I feel like we'll I'll get a few more of the same. Maybe we'll get a few of these like with different amounts in them. So what was sound number 2? I think we kind of got that one as well, didn't we?
Yeah, that was the multi-bit.
And then sound 3, obviously by process elimination, was the oat milk. Now, question, sound 4, which was 2 together, what did you think it was?
I thought it was the oat milk with the multivitamin.
Ah, it was. Well done. The any of you at home get that. So, guys, even if you're watching this back on YouTube, I know quite a few of you haven't been able to watch it during the day. Just put your comments in as you go, like as you're watching it back, and then see what you get. And we'd like to see what whether people manage to get that. So we're going to move over to Claudia now. YouTube, if you can please refresh. And Instagram, we're going to try and get you back on, Claudia, and we're going to kind of cut it out. So it'll be like 1 minute. So just kind of say hi to everybody on YouTube, and hopefully we won't have crazy technological problems today. And I'll see you in 2 secs. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.